shut up tighter than a drum. Good. The school is secure for another night. Gotcha! You know skateboarding's not allowed on school property.
Oh, I promise I won't do it again. Oh, please let me go.
Oh no, you're in big trouble, boy. Bigger than you ever expected.
Hey, Sally, check this out.
Not now, Doowee. I'm studying.
But I've been working on it all week.
And I've been studying all week. Don't you realise the exam for the maths prize is today?
And don't you realise a ray-activated lie detector is just what we need? It's quiet, subtle, and completely undetectable. Ah! Okay, it might need some fine-tuning.
Doowee, have you been listening? I want to win the maths prize this year, so let me study.
What's the point? Martin Shoebridge, maths genius and principal's son, always wins. You always come second.
Not this year. I've studied so hard, I'm gonna knock maths marvel Martin off his Pythagorean perch. So take your destructo ray gun.
See? It prefers to be called a lie detector.
Oh, and let me study. Every minute counts if I'm gonna defeat
Martin!
And 3 windows were smashed. But Dad, I mean the principal, thinks they've caught the skateboarder who did it.
Well then, case closed. And now if you'll excuse me...
But I want you to conduct your own investigation.
I bet you do. So I stop studying and you win the maths prize again.
No, it's not like that at all.
Then why do you want us to investigate? Do you think they've caught the wrong guy?
Maybe. I'm not sure. It's just a hunch I've got. What's that?
Doowee!
Sorry, it's a new gadget I'm working on.
And I'm working on my maths revision. So until the maths test is over, Martin, you're my rival, not my client.
Did you notice Martin failed my lie detector test?
That's because his real reason is to distract me from the maths prize.
Don't worry, Sally. Even Martin can't win every year.
You're right, Erna. And this year, I'm prepared, alert, and totally focused. The broken windows! This is the crime scene!
Totally focused, remember?
Excuse me, sir. Were the test papers in the room last night when the windows were smashed?
Yes, I put them here after school yesterday and locked the door and windows. No one has been in the room until now.
What about the window smasher?
Oh, he was caught before he had a chance to break in, so the test is not affected. And it starts now. Is something the matter, Sally?
Yes. Where's the other stone?
What?
Well, there are 3 broken windows, but only 2 stones. Where's the other stone?
I'm glad you can count up to 3, Sally, but I suggest you use your maths skills on the test.
Where's the shattered glass from the 3rd window? Have you already cleaned it up?
No, the room has been locked until just now.
This is a test, Miss Bollywood, and if you continue to treat it like a chat room, you'll have to leave.
Being distracted, is this a ploy? Or have I reacted to an innocent boy? A simple solution to solve this crime. Just use some deduction, it should work out fine.
Time's up. The test is finished.
And so are my chances of winning the maths prize.
I don't think the test was so hard this year.
I agree. Maybe I'll do better than 3rd this time.
What's wrong with coming 3rd?
It's not winning.
Is everyone competitive now? See, Erna, cooperation's the way to go.
Thanks.
Well, Martin's plan worked. I was so distracted by his case, I didn't finish the test.
There he is. Why don't you tell him? He's vanished.
Yeah, funny about that. Well, he can't hide from the SBI forever.
Well, I can hear his mother and his father and... Oh!
What is it?
They're having roast lamb for dinner. My favourite. OK, then let's have a word with him.
No, wait. He's sneaking in. Let's find out what he's up to.
Sally, no! This is the principal's study.
Hey, look! The maths test papers. And I got a C.
Make that an F.
I can explain.
For breaking in and tampering with your test papers, you're both suspended from school.
Suspended? Dad's gonna have 1,000 pink fits! And he'll make me close the agency!
Then we have to prove we're innocent, and that Martin's up to something.
Maybe there's still a clue or two back at the crime scene.
Hey, you can't go in there. Hello, Erna.
How did Martin make the third stone and broken glass disappear?
Maybe he didn't. Maybe we're just looking in the wrong place.
The broken glass! And the window wasn't smashed by a stone, but that book!
That means the window was broken from the inside. The caretaker!
Sally, I'm sorry, but I haven't been completely honest with you.
You're telling me you haven't been honest? But I figured it all out. You were already in the room yesterday when your father brought in the test papers, probably hiding in the equipment cupboard. When your father left, you crept out of your hiding place and studied the test questions. But when you tried to leave, you discovered the doors and windows locked. The only way out was to break a window, which scared off the skateboarder who didn't want to be blamed for it. But if it looked like someone had been in the room with the test papers, the test would have been rewritten. So you quickly smashed 2 more windows from the outside to make it look like vandalism.
It's a great theory, but it's not true. I was at the school last night, but I wasn't inside the room. I was outside, skateboarding. There were 2 skateboarders last night. I got away, but my friend Ahmed got caught. That's why I wanted you to investigate, because I knew he hadn't broken the windows.
His story checks out.
And I'm supposed to believe a device that blows up desk lamps. Why didn't you say all this earlier?
I was afraid my father would find out.
I just don't believe you. There's no way the school brain is really a secret skateboarder.
I keep them at school so my father won't see them. That's why I was sneaking home late today. I've been out skateboarding.
Well, if you didn't smash the windows, who did?
Careful, Doowee. You've got ink on your back.
It must be from when I was hiding in the equipment cupboard. There was a broken ink cartridge in there.
It looks like you've got some ink on you too.
But I didn't hide in the cupboard. Looking for this?
Gotcha!
Oh, forget us! Go after her! She's the vandal and a cheat!
Come on, let's get her!
This is better than being rivals, Martin. Ah!
I can explain, Dad.
So can we.
I can't.
Thank you, Martin and Ahmed, for that brilliant demonstration of skateboarding. which I'm pleased to say is now a new school sport. And now to the annual maths prize, which had to be resat for various reasons. The trophy goes to joint winners Sally Bollywood and Doowee McAdam.
Aren't you glad we studied together?
Like I always said, cooperation is the way to go.
Oh, hi, Francis. What's up?
I need the SBI.
Sally, where are you? We've got a client.
Wow, that stinks. Maybe that's the correct result. You should obtain a red solution. Yeah, I'd really like that. Doowee, I'm trying to do my revision for chemistry. Have you forgotten about the test tomorrow? And I'm stuck in red, not even a miserable violet.
Ouch. She's stuck on experiment 3. She won't give up till she gets it right, so we could be waiting for hours. Why don't you, take a break, Sally? This could be a really juicy one. Breaking and entering and... How could it be green? Don't worry. I'm bringing out the big guns. Okay, too bad, Sally. I understand we all have our priorities. I'll take the case on my own. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What, Sally? Right, I want you to start at the beginning and don't leave anything out, no matter how trivial it might seem.
So this is where it happened. They were on the desk there. All my chemistry books. I was revising for the test tomorrow.
Francis, you haven't seen them, have you?
What, Dad? Your slippers? Your glasses?
No. I'm sure they're around here somewhere.
His neurons?
Hello?
My dad, he's a research scientist. He's a bit, you know...
Lost in space?
Actually, a bit of a genius. Dad, that's the kitchen, not your lab.
Ah, I wondered where that was.
Did you find what you were looking for, Dad?
No. This is my hat. I'm looking for my notes. What was I looking for?
Your notes, Dad.
Ah, my notes. I wonder where they can have got to. I'm sure I had them last night.
Oh, we could ask Sally and Doowee to lend us a hand. They're pros and... Sally? Doowee? Ah!
Don't worry, it's normal. Sometimes he has the same effect on me. Ooh, I smell a clue. I'd say he'd been waiting around here. And here he landed after he jumped out of the window. And there, look, he's been running away from the house.
Unusual soles, too. See that tread pattern? And they're the same size as mine, so I reckon we're looking for someone about our age.
Or a man with very small feet.
My feet are a perfectly normal size.
Anyway, I don't think a man would wear shoes with soles like that. Hang on. Let me see. It's too wet and muddy to read. We need to analyze this at the lab. Aha! The SBI always went through!
My chemistry books, you found them! My chemistry notes, super! I've got everything back, just like that!
Well, that didn't take long. We were dealing with a totally useless thief. Case closed.
But why go to all the trouble of breaking into Francis's house just to leave the stolen goods behind?
Well, it's obvious. Francis disturbed him and he ran off and dropped the books. Come on, Sally, don't you have a chemistry problem you couldn't work out?
Yes, but I can't work this out either.
Okay, you've got 2 problems to work on. Which one are you going to deal with first?
Oh, thanks.
What?
I've got 3 problems to solve. The reactants sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid will combine to give which products? Demonstrate your answer through the experiment. Who knows? Who cares? Come on, Sally. Okay, let's concentrate. Objective, get a good grade in the exam. Solution, revise flat out. And at the same time, it'll only take me a few seconds to take a look at this thing. It's no good, I can't make it out. The reactant sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid. Doowee, I've solved problem number 3. We're going to have to deal with problem number 2 first. The mystery of who was at Francis's house. You can do your revision later. We have to finish this case.
With this new special muckbuster software, we should be able to decipher what's on this scrap of paper.
That's it! It's getting clearer. It's Francis's address.
Well, well, we've got one bright thief on our hands. Why didn't he just memorize it?
Let's have a look at the other side. Franklin Fruit and Veg. Franklin's? But that's Alex's dad's shop.
Alex?
Oh, Doowee, you know, Alex, in our class. Not very good at chemistry? Come on, I'm dying to hear how this piece of paper managed to end up under Francis's window. Thanks very much. Right, Alex isn't at home. His mum said he's revising at school.
Sally, come on! We've got Francis's books back. That's the main thing. If we go and see Alex, we'll be wasting our time and blow the test.
The FBI never gives up on an unsolved case.
Don't blame me when you come bottom in the test.
A Bollywood never gives in.
A McAdam prefers not to get a 0.
Oh, maybe Dewey's right. Looks as if everyone's going to pass this test except me.
Help! Help! Please! Sally, do something!
Alex, where's this cat? Puss, puss, puss. Where'd that thing come from?
I don't know.
It looks like the caretaker's cat. How did it triple in size?
Ouch!
Huh? Hey, Puss Puss, come over here. Yummy ding-dings. The Bengal tiger's in its cage. Okay, now I want to hear.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course. I'm investigating the theft of a chemical formula, and I find you with a cat out of a horror film. Alex, where were you last night?
You've got nothing on me. Now leave me alone or tell the principal you're stressing me out before an exam.
Hi, Sally. What do you think, revising?
Oh, come on, Doowee. It won't take long. You can get back to your chemistry soon. Well, don't blame me that you've just missed your chance to see the biggest cat in the world. It only happens once in a lifetime. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi, Doowee. What's going on?
What's that?
Your furry friend, and he's clawing mad. Shall I leave you two alone?
No, please!
You were around at Francis's last night.
No.
Okay.
All right, yes. I hadn't done any work for the chemistry exam. Because Francis's dad's got the most fantastic chemistry notes, I went to his house to borrow his books.
Borrow?
Yes. There are a lot of things on the desk, so I just took what seemed useful. I used the notes to help with my revision. And that's when the caretaker's cat came in. He knocked my experiment over and some of the stuff spilled on him, and then he started getting
I'm
bigger.
beginning to understand. You didn't steal Francis's...
Borrow?
Okay, you didn't borrow Francis's notes, but his father's. As a result, you used a formula that wasn't the one for the exercise. Alex, can you please return what you borrowed?
Here, just let me get out here.
Well then, Alex, where's my bowl of milk? Pussy not eat, pussy not happy. Okay, I'll leave now. I have chemistry to revise.
He tried to get away. Get away, get away. Tricked him out his own game. Own game, own game. There's more to do today. Do today, do today. Make that beast a cat again. Cat again, cat again.
Oh, thank you, thank you. My notes, months of research. Oh, thank you, my girl. I'm so grateful.
Dad's been working on a quick growth formula.
Yes, to speed the growth of crops. I had no idea it would work on cats as well. You learn something every day.
I don't suppose you've got an antidote, do you?
Well, now it shouldn't be too hard. If one were to reverse the polarity of the ionized polymers and transfer the growth rate of the protons to the hydroxide...
Great! This looks pretty simple, just like most chemistry.
done, Dad?
Oh, it was simple. Just an amusing little colloidal retroaction. It's no miracle, you know.
Speaking of which, I don't suppose you could lend me a hand to carry out an experiment, could you?
I did far more work and you got top marks in the chemistry test.
But you didn't have a world-famous scientist giving you a tutorial.
You mean Francis's dad? But that's cheating!
No, it's what I call using your brains. And just like I said, a Bollywood never gives up.
Could do better. Good. Good. Could do better. Good. Joseph, your homework was excellent. The best in the class. Unfortunately, it was copied word for word off the internet. That's called cheating, Joseph, and the price of cheating is 3 hours detention. And congratulations, Darshi, yours was the worst in the class, but at least it was all your own work. So, to conclude, the top mark for homework goes to Sally Bollywood.
Oh, Sally!
Mr. Shoebridge?
What is that there? I have forbidden chemistry experiments in the lockers.
Well, it's just Mrs. Arpu's curry. Doowee!
Fooled you! Ha! They weren't laughing when I pulled the same trick on them. It's a mask I created with my latest gadget, the photomorpher. It looks like an ordinary camera and works like an ordinary camera, but it's really so much better than an ordinary camera. Here's a photo I took of you earlier, but watch what happens when I press this button. It creates a lifelike mask, and it's not just for fun. It'll really help the SBI when it comes to disguises. Isn't it great? See?
They call me Sally B, and as everyone can see, there is no one quite like me when it comes to a song. First you sing like a squeaky bike, and this mask doesn't look anything like me.
Oh yeah? And what about these?
Wow, too cool. So that's why you're crazy about photography. I thought you were constantly snapping me to decorate the bedroom walls. Now, if Sally wouldn't mind letting Sally get on with her lunch...
Sally Bollywood, I'd like a word with you at once.
Oh, come on, you can't fool me twice.
Oh, Sally! What on earth do you think you're doing, child?
I'm sorry, Mr. Shoebridge.
So you should be, Sally. I am here on very serious business. Mrs. Margiple's purse has been stolen.
And you want me to investigate it?
No, I want you to come with me and explain why you took it. Is this your desk, Sally?
Yes, but I swear I didn't steal Mrs. Margiple's purse.
In that case, would you explain what it's doing in here?
But that's impossible.
So, Sally, I have no alternative but to suspend you from school.
But I'm not a thief.
Mrs. Margipore, your classroom will be guarded until a lock can be put on the door. We don't want any more thefts in this school.
The principal says you are not to set foot in this school. You have been suspended for 3 days.
Dad, I did not steal Mrs. Margipore's purse.
I know, Sally. I've always trusted you, and I am not stopping now. Anyone could have put that purse in that computer. I will go and talk to the principal.
Thanks, Dad. I feel really weird. Usually it's the SBI that helps other people.
Don't worry, Sally. I'll prove you're innocent. The crime scene will reveal its secrets to me. See you.
Sorry, no one goes in there until the locksmith comes with a new lock.
I don't want to go in. I'm doing my art project. I'm taking a series of photographs of the school corridors for a conceptual piece called Confined Spaces, The Road to Oblivion.
When I was a lad, art was a couple of pots of paint and a brush. End of story. What? Oh! Ah! Where did he go, the artist? Oh, these kids.
Lots of fingerprints, but too many to give me any leads. The closed circuit camera. It was installed when we got the computers. If I can get hold of recordings, we'll soon see that Sally's not the thief. Excuse me, kind sir. I think your trousers are undone.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Shoebridge. No, everything seems to be... Mr. Shoebridge? Hang on, how did he get in there without me seeing? Oh dear, I really think I need a holiday.
Thanks, Mr. Shoebridge. Now a quick visit to the janitor's room.
No, Mr. Bollywood, I wouldn't have thought Sally capable of such an act, but all the evidence points towards her.
No. Here it is. Computer room Tuesday morning.
Doowee, McAdam, what are you doing here? Destroying evidence?
No, sir. I'm proving that Sally did not take the purse. Look, this videotape from the classroom this morning will show you who the real thief is.
Sally? You see, you have to accept the evidence. Sally is a thief.
Why did you do it, Sally?
I told you, I didn't. The proof is wrong.
Negative, my little mongoose. I saw you on the screen. Tell me the truth.
Dad, I'm your daughter. I really thought you knew me. I trust that you believe I could never do this wrong. My passion is to understand why others act so bad. So, Daddy, can you see my side as I sing this song?
I'm sorry, Sally. Of course you didn't do it. I should know my own daughter.
That's all that really matters to me, Dad. And when Doowee clears my name...
Oh, dear. That's going to be a problem for him. Didn't I tell you? He's in detention.
Then we have to investigate together. Bollywood and Bollywood. How can I get into the school? If only I had Doowee's backpack.
This backpack? Doowee asked me to bring it here.
I knew he wouldn't let me down.
Yes, I'll check out the janitor's room while you double-check the classroom. For goodness sake, Sally, be careful.
Hey, you! This school is off limits to adults, especially when they look like that. You're me! Come back, you! I mean me! Aha! Got you, my lad!
Should be ashamed, crawling around in a lady's toilets.
But I saw him come in. Me, him.
Get out!
Sally? What? Sally? Where?
That way. Quick, hurry!
Dad, it's me.
Sally? Whew. Any luck?
Nope, I'm afraid I couldn't get into the classroom.
Well, maybe we'll find something in here. See? That is you, in a courtroom that is incontrovertible proof.
As if. I never do up my sari like that. It clashes with my eyes.
I know. Here's an explanation. It must be someone using one of Doowee's masks. But who?
An expert who can really analyze this tape.
Doowee McAdam, you are summoned immediately as a witness in the Sally Bollywood case.
Well, Doowee, what are you waiting for? Do as Mr. Shoebridge says.
Sally!
Shh.
Hey there, my little video image. You are going to confess to me.
I bet it's Dashi. She was humiliated by Mrs. Margipur and hated me for coming top.
Stop! Does Dashi wear a watch?
Good one, Mr. Bollywood. I'll check. No, it's not Dashi.
Give it here. Bingo! It's Joseph, the boy who cheated on the internet. He must be mad because Mrs. Margipur exposed him, and he wasn't too happy about me coming first.
Okay, but how exactly are we going to convince the principal?
Hey, what do you think you're doing in my locker, you thief?
Oh, just finding the proof that you took Mrs. Margipur's purse.
I think you'd better give that to me.
Cool trainers, Mr. Shoebridge. You think I didn't recognize you, McAdam? Where do you think you're going, Joseph Dumas? What's going on? Let me out of here! Sally's the one who stole it, not me! All right. Bring Sally.
Sally, I think Mrs. Margipore and I owe you an apology. We should have trusted you.
Ha! Got you now, you little crook!
That's quite enough. And while you're here, I'd like to hear what you have to say about an unsavory episode in the ladies' restroom.
I saw a me that wasn't me go into the restroom and... Mr. Shoebridge... you've got me's too. Use...
Oh dear, I'm gonna have to do something. Change my contact lenses, stop playing video games, go on a diet, take a weekend break.
It'll be best if this thing doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Yeah, it's too dangerous. If anybody can pass themselves off as anybody else... We should change the name of the SBI. Bollywood Junior and Bollywood Senior. That doesn't sound so bad, huh?
Bollywood and Macadam would be more logical. The SBI works very well with just you two.
You really think so, Dad?
Trust me, Sally.